Americans a lot because I lived in Texas for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I don't know much about that.
I see. But Mav's definitely been around for a few years in that case, so
Oh yeah, definitely.
we'll find out a little bit about how things are going to get on with that in a few moments. But we are going to be going into Blood Covenant again. Of course, this is going to be the first map played on all of the matches that we're going to be seeing today. And if you were wondering how they pick the maps, it's a first map decided round by round, and then after that, it's a loser picks the second map, and then the other loser, if there is another loser, picks the third, unless of course it's 2-0.
You know what I want? What I'd like? A fifth map by the time QuakeCon is here. Be awesome.
Do you reckon?
Brand new map. Not like at the event, because I think that's unfair. But like a week before, just a new map where everyone has time to practice it.
That would spin a curveball, innit? I don't know. That's a dangerous suggestion to make. I think.
Well, the problem with a 4-map pool is that who's picking their first map? Like right now it works because we have these brackets, but
I think the brackets like this work quite well, though.
Yeah, I guess it works. I guess what I'm saying is that I just want to play more maps, more Quake.
Just be blunt about it. What I like about what we're seeing right now is we're getting another slash, and Mav looks pretty comfortable moving with him.
Oh my, he's using it quite nicely though.
He's using it. I can imagine him just swinging his mouse from side to side of his desk, really intensely.
It is rewarding moving like that. I can't do it with slash.
No. Likewise.
Problem if I play slash, I mean I can move around a little bit, but as soon as I switch to a different character, every time I hit the ground, I press space or duck again, and I realize, oh yeah, I'm not slash anymore. Nothing's happening.
Woo! Spin around. What's he? Is he just putting on shit? Whoa! The amount of crouching there.
Looks so cool. So cool.
Whoa. Well predicted there by Mav.
You know what looks better than crouch sliding? I think I'm gonna say bunny hopping, but I was
the sunset on a beach.
Hitting that rail.
Oh,
man, we're playing Quake. We're not talking sunset.
Okay. It just looks so aggressive the way he does it. Okay,
I know, right?
He looks quite confident with him at the moment, so I'm expecting him to get the first frag with these sharp turns.
He's just moving his mouse around a lot, and he's jerking his mouse left to right, and it seems to really give him some extra speed or something.
Does it give him extra speed though, or is it just kind of really overcomplicating it? It makes it look really difficult. I'm sure when I watch kind of Tox and Rafa, it's like maybe if he is because he is crouching for a significantly long time, maybe it does help.
I'm not sure, but he's quite fast with it.
Anyway, the mavLP / crouch sliding commentary is over. Now we'll go back into the game commentary to try and gauge what has been going on between these two players, which is where
also not unimportant. A direct rocket there from Mav and dooi. Does he use his? Oh, very nicely done. That's beautiful. Just using that / crouch sliding ability to his maximum. Very nice. Very nice.
If anything, that's actually one of my favorite frags of the day. That was excellent. Yeah,
right. I know he just slide it across the pillar there, and just got the rocket kill. Very cool.
Well, there is the armor up as and when he wants it. Now,
the heavy has been up for about 20 seconds, I think. I think neither of the players realized that.
Whoa! That die roll was very close as well. He's going to use a bit of a speed boost to get himself to the other side of the map, and he's going to spot that the armor getting taken. It is doooi's scale bearer. Not going to get any damage on him for the time being. And I did say very briefly before we started that dooi is regarded as a very, very defensive player who's a little bit timid in his style. So
I think last week he played Chance in a round of 16. And the game lasted about 2 hours and 9 minutes, I think.
That's unbelievable. I can imagine though that Chance, his playstyle might have contributed to that as well as doooi's.
Yes, I played Chance quite a lot when I lived in the US, and he's a slow player generally.
Okay, dooi using.
So then you have two slow players against each other, and then you're just gonna get a really slow game.
True.
2 hours and 9 minutes. That's
unbelievable. Well, the way that I'm looking at Mav at the moment is I'm expecting this to be not slow game.
Nope,
he seems to enjoy speed.
The way he moves around, yeah.
I guess the real question is, can he do it backwards?
That's a $1 million question right there. If you can't do it backwards, you're not getting my respect.
rockets. Oh, the dooi is going to land the shot and be rewarded with a frag. Finally getting rid of that slash.
Now he's got Nyx though for the next minute, and I think. Oh wow!
Oh, he does land a shot.
He's going to go for the kill.
Oh,
No!
My God!
Are you crazy? Why would you do that? We're playing for, you know, he's a series event, and he's going to go for the glory kill with a telefrag.
I think he's
if
feeling confident.
If he pulls it off, he's basically got himself. But if he doesn't, then yeah, then you're going to get fragged, and you're down a champion. So risky move there from Mav.
Alright, the kind of feeling I'm getting from Mav at the moment, and this could be like a premature judgment, but I think he's feeling confident, at risk of being a little overconfident. And I've had this feeling before when I'm playing practice games, and it does result in me throwing rounds away, and sometimes even games as well. You want to be in that competitive mindset at the moment and be 100% focused, because otherwise, you know, things can slip, and it does not take long to slip a map. And then a series.
Oh no. Oh, the rocket jump right at the right time. I didn't understand at all why he used his
oh dear.
Why did he use his invis? He just used it like 30 seconds before the round ended, when Scale Bear wasn't even in sight. But anyway, in the end it didn't matter. He was up a champion and he wins the first round.
Then there's just so much more mobility there for Nyx moving around the layers. And dooi was kind of stuck at the bottom. He needed a bit more of a bird's eye view of how things were going. We are going to watch dooi for the moment. He is going to be going up against the slash still. Whee!
Oh my, that looks so cool.
And dooi is going to use the bounce pad 3 times just for safe measure.
You think they're going to change her ability a little bit with the trail?
How so?
Because I mean, like Nyx, like the other light champion, they have a get out of jail free card basically. Nyx and Anarchy.
I don't know really.
Slash has it too, but it's just not as effective as Nyx or Anarchy.
Honestly, I couldn't begin to speculate on that. I've no idea what they could do, and I have no idea what they should do or if they should do anything.
Nyx, man, Slash can be so fast if like that. Actually, faster around corners than any character, really. But you do need flat ground for it to work. But anyway, nice rocket jump there by dooi. I think mavLP is in trouble here. But wow, he mistimed it just a little bit. But he gets out quite nicely.
Yeah, that's decent for dooi. So I do like what he did. With his rocket jump into Ghost.
The rocket jump to Invis was nice, but he couldn't get the kill though.
Mav just doing little bits of drive-by, not getting huge amounts of damage at this stage. Well, he's striking fear into his opponent's eyes, and maybe a small
It is cool to see
trap.
though. It's cool to see.
The 1 damage rocket. And he is going to need to get some more rocket ammunition at some point, and he's found the little box in the bottom. Let's forget about that actually.
Oh no! No, he had no idea that Flash was there.
Whoa,
Whoa, that was
distance he got.
Did that hurt? Did that
No, he didn't take damage at that point.
Oh, I thought Flash did damage to Nyx while she was in Invis, but I might have heard wrong.
It did seem that way, just because of the height that he got. It looked like it was a kind of a pop rocket did that or something.
No, it's because I think Nyx moved into Slash's trail. I think it might have hurt. I'm not sure.
Ah, interesting.
Just I haven't played these characters enough to know this, and I should know this since trying to qualify for Quake. I should know each and every character built by heart.
Oh, and there was Mav just a moment ago. We're just kind of swinging past each other at the moment. We're 2.5 minutes into this. And we're going to see Mav in just a moment, just driving by. Direct rocket though from dooi. Got a chance to win a fight over here. 50 health left. LG won't quite take him down.
Both are super low.
Oh, he just pulls away the crosshair just as he arrives. And this is going to be a troublesome. There's no ghost walk.
Beautiful. Just no ghost walk. Mav goes in for the kill with that crouch sliding. It just looks awesome. Look at that. Look at him move around the map. That's awesome. Oh my... Wow. Rage inducing. Just telefrag just like that.
Absolutely wrecked.
Brutal.
Savage. And dooi has got the armor behind him if he wants it. He's not gone for it yet. And he might lose out on it. He hasn't got a rail, so can't do.
None of these players have a rail. I think they should get one. Rail's super good on this map. Map doesn't even go for it. These players just like to rocket. I don't understand. I thought American players would be a lot more rail heavy than these two guys are. This is actually dangerous for. Oh no! Such a good move.
There we go. Claimed that rail in the end, which should help him with that long range damage.
Yeah, now he's definitely got an advantage over Mav because dooi has a rail and Mav does not. Mav is playing Nyx. It's such an easy jump to do. You just do a double jump on the wall and you have it. No, he opts to go for this. No, he still doesn't get a railgun.
Ghost? Oh, interesting. They're both up at the top.
Oh, tries to get that. Tries
That's
to get
a nice
that
move
gyro
by
frag
dooi.
once again.
I actually really like what dooi did.
I was watching Mav. I think his mouse movement is very jerky. He might be a little bit nervous here.
It's that slash movement.
Yeah, maybe he's still
That's what
trying
it
to
does
duck.
to him.
Yeah. At least that's what I do right now. If I'm playing Slash, I'm ducking. I hit the ground. Duck, duck. Nothing happens. Oh!
Close range dire orb, not going to work for him. That jump doesn't work. That kind of almost
misses,
fakes him
he
out.
misses a rocket jump, and then he hits a direct rocket. Oh my, that's so close. And now Mav is definitely just hiding.
It's just
No way
seconds
dooi can
away.
No way dooi can reach him. Wow, that was such a close ending.
Yeah, I mean, dooi going in, trying to fight. He didn't need to commit to that fight. I think the dire orb maybe could have been used just to get away. Like, right, let's fight
3, 2,
when it's even, when I can see you first, when I can initiate the way I want to. And rather, he kind of like, you know what? Chaos is fine. Let's conclude this with chaos.
Yeah, right. Let's dooi try to rocket jump away, but he failed the rocket jump because he was scared of Nyx's invis. But he failed the rocket jump, and then Mav got the direct rocket to a kill.
Oh.
There we go. dooi gets a kill.
I mean, Mav is getting mad style points with Slash, but Slash has not been that effective in reality when it comes to getting the job done. Oh, Mav is going for the pummel.
Did he have a weapon?
I don't think so. He just had the pummel out just then.
That was Ranger versus Ranger. I think Mav is just going to throw this game. He realized he's 2 champions down. 4 minutes. I mean, he can make something happen in the next 4 minutes, but he realizes he's up 2 rounds. So losing this one is not the end of the world.
Yeah, you don't want to sink your your heart and soul into this round when you're like, right, I can get a clean start next. Shotgun coming out. dooi watching a little bit. Ooh, some extra damage.
Quite a large amount of damage with the shotgun. Though. Now he goes to the jump pad. It's very dangerous for dooi here.
He's missing some shots as well. I think doi's also nervous. He knows that it's possible for him to get things done at the moment. Oh, he's dropping on to the LG. This is bad news for him. We're going to go back over to Mav's point of view, and maybe now he's thinking, actually, that frag wasn't so difficult to get. Maybe I can do this.
Good input there.
And that's good. He's going to want to chase that up. He's down at the bottom. There's the rail over the other side.
Still doesn't. Mav just doesn't rail at all. Remember when Hell did not pick an LG? Basically, what?
This is the rail equivalent.
This is the rail equivalent, but I think this is much more painful because the rail on this map is just really, really powerful.
Especially going up against a small champion such as Nyx, where you need those.
If you hit one rail, then Nyx needs to go on the back foot always. I mean, you have a die orb. You could have gotten it like 5 times already.
He's still not gone for it.
Nope. He doesn't care for it.
I mean, you're quite, as I said right at the beginning of the stream, you know, allergic to the sort of to rails. When you get railed, like a little bit of you and dies inside.
Yeah, and if you get railed a lot, then a lot of me dies inside. I don't mind the railgun. Really, I don't. I use it too quite a lot, but yeah, now he has a railgun, so he can compete on these long distance battles.
It's a little bit late on if he was trying to do anything clever just then. He's going to encounter Nyx, and Ghost Walk used very quickly there from dooi. A little bit of an aggressive move. Wants to try and finish things off now. There's still 2 minutes to go in this. He's going to chase through. Damage done though by Mav. I think doi's overextending when he doesn't need to. He can play the clock. I think he feels kind of compelled to make something happen. But it's not entirely necessary for him. And now he has got to make something happen because he's 1 versus 1.
Yeah, if Matt gets the next skill here, it's 1 map to 0. Dewey just had a... Yeah, I did not expect this. Dewey had the opportunity here to at least make it 2 rounds to 1, but instead he's down 2 champions and that's his final one.
Oh. And he wants to finish this one off. He's going to even get it with the die roll. That is going to be map number 1 going to mavLP.
That's do you think that's payback for earlier when Dewey got the die roll frag on Mav? Now Mav thought, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing to you.
That might be it. He does manage to close it out the same way it started. It was basically the first frag, wasn't it? So yeah, nicely done, Mav. We are going to find out. Oh, actually, do we know what Dewey's going to pick yet? No, not yet. We will find out momentarily. But you know what? I'm really pleasantly surprised by the plays of these guys, and I had no idea what to expect with mavLP, but I really enjoy.
It's a very entertaining match, I think.
He's got an interesting style. It borders on cocky at points, but at the end, when he had 1 champion remaining, I think he was actually giving it a really good effort. He's like, you know what? Let's close it now. Let's do the 3 champion comeback or 2 champion comeback, however you want to look at it, and get it done. So nicely secured, Mav. And that is the first map played, guys. We are moving on to the second FYI. And I'm going to see if I
wonder what the map's going to be. Dewey needs to pick it. He lost the first map, so he has the opportunity to pick his favorite map.
And wouldn't mind seeing a Ruins. Wouldn't mind seeing a Ruins because firstly that means that mavLP will probably pick Slash again.
Slash.
Secondly,
and we haven't seen it.
Yeah, we've barely seen it, but he's going to pick Corrupted Keep, in fact. Which
we're going to see Slash there? I don't think so.
No, I don't know if it is a Slash.
I don't think there's enough flat ground for Slash to be effective.
I kind of sure you can going uphill's quite effective, but going downhill I think is maybe less so, just because the way the physics work in that respect. But we'll see. It looks like they're going to be picking champions very soon, so we'll get into that in just a moment. Very interested though to see in what champions we're going to be getting between the 2 guys. And I think everyone here can probably see the sunset going down in my camera very slowly. So
prepare for draft.
Like the sunset on a beach, as we refer
everyone but me.
Right. Let's have a look. Dewey's going to be getting Anarchy Advisor. We got Nyx by Mav. What do you want next? Oh, we've got Mirror Visor, and he's going to get Ranger out as well. So fairly standard picks, but Dewey...
You know what's so nice about Dewey? That he just picks the brightest characters. He's got a yellow Clutch, a green Anarchy, and a green Nyx.
You've got to be colourful.
I know.
Fashion comes first.
So kind of Dewey just pick the very bright character so that his opponent always can see.
Well, Mav did have a pretty pink Slash with a teddy bear on her back, though.
Nice.
So there's style points there as well, I think.
As I expected, no Slash here. I don't think Slash very effective here. But hopefully someone can prove me wrong. I'd love to see Slash.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd love to see Slash here.
Need to get someone like Hell or Toxic to take a look at this.
Oh, Dewey knows Anarchy quite well.
I'm going to switch over to him and take a look, actually.
I feel like playing Quake, man.
Yeah, when I watch Anarchy playing, I'm like, let me have a go.
Sometimes I just run around in an empty free-for-all server by myself. And then just run around Anarchy.
No, I do exactly the same, seriously. Alright, let's get started. We're on Dewey, who is going to start off with Anarchy to make us both jealous. And he's going to go for that rocket first.
Jealous that we're not playing the game. And again, a fight at the rocket launcher.
So that Mav was actually fairly slow in getting there, but he's still engaged, and he was obviously forced to use that Ghost Walk pretty early. The LG damage, there's going to be an injection used by Dewey. Can he escape from this? He's going backwards.
Unsuccessfully. he did get my respect, because at least he tried.
That's true, that's true.
You know all these players have my respect. They're all very, very good players, and I hope to see them in the qualifiers.
Whoa, looking for an air rocket.
For the mid-air rocket. Nope, just missed it.
Oh, Mav's going to take that one down in the end. And let's switch over actually and check out if I'm allowed to. Oh, I had follow power up for some reason. Well, I follow power.
Oh yeah, there are no quads in this game mode. I think quad damage would be a little bit imbalanced.
Yeah, I think
Protection on the
Blazkowicz
other would be just fine.
in the early days had an interesting quad damage feel.
Basically a double damage, yeah.
True, true.
Mav going with that offensive ghost walk. Oh, he just missed the movement there, and well, now he's super low. Run rocket will kill him, and DueL just gets the kill.
That was
Pfizer versus Pfizer.
Now, I'm not really sure if that was down to the movement, but you know, that's what slip-ups in your movement can do. Yeah, punished quite hard. Yeah,
I think he tried to go for that into that heavy room and then go to teleporter, but he managed to crash into a wall, and then DueL just hit him with a direct rocket.
DueL definitely needs to check on his rockets very soon. He's fairly limited on rockets and very limited on
0. Click. Nope.
What is going on today? I'm seriously, I never see this.
Maybe it's because we're actively paying attention to it.
It's true. I probably do it, but it's hard to be this perfect. Oh, he's going to be using his piercing sight.
I have a feeling this game is going to play out rather slowly. Both players have piercing sight.
Oh.
Right when I say that, he hits a direct rocket.
Literally.
Gastos curse.
Yeah, you called that right there. That wasn't on me this time.
But now Mav has full control, man. He's got heavy, he's got mega, and he's on for a hunt.
Yeah, DueL, I think he's going into defensive mode. Maybe he's just worked out how to play a good plus back game on Corrupted Keep, and where he's maybe developed a little bit of a reputation. We just spotted his face. There's 5 seconds until that armor's up, but he's running away. He wants his own side of the map. He's happy that the champion score is tied. Uh-oh. He's going to be found in a second. He knows where he is, and he wants to be careful, yeah. He's using that purely defensively.
So as soon as you use Pfizer's ability, your opponent hears you use it. With those sound cues, you kind of guess where they are.
Whoa, just walks into rockets. So aggressive from Mav. As soon as DueL was expecting to be so much safer then. Didn't even have time to see the beginning of that fight before it was over. DueL's got clutch out.
Clutch versus Pfizer.
Oh wow, the amount of damage just there.
No mega. There you go. Very nicely done by Mav. He didn't even want that mega. He just wanted the kill. Good play. Good read. And he used Pfizer ability really well.
It's reading the health as well, actually, the amount Clutch had left. That was.
Yeah, he hit 2 direct rockets, so he knew that DueL was low, and DueL probably thought, okay, he's gonna drop down for the mega and then rush for the heavy, but Mav used his piercing sight to know where DueL was going, and then he went in for the kill. Well done.
The rocket there, the famous starting point of battles. And collecting a little bit of health just to keep himself capped out for the time being. Did he have Gauntlet out for a second? I think DueL was running out with the pummel. Only for a moment though. A little bit of splash damage. Mega is up at the moment, and that is going to possibly allow DueL to take 2 big items through the teleporter. Not quite getting the damage he's hoping for. He's got a Ghost Walk up if he needs it now, but he doesn't want to use it straight away. Ooh. Interesting read there from DueL. The rockets aren't too bad. 11 HP. Problem is, DueL's weak himself.
No Ghost Walk, no Ghost Walk either. Oh, direct rocket. Or nearly anyway. And now he's got a mega. Rushing towards the heavy, which is going to spawn anytime soon. Ooh. That's so close. He's got to hit with those tribal.
Oh, he might walk off the map almost. Manages to just hold on in time. Mav of the LG not doing bad damage whatsoever, and he's going to take out the second champion for DueL.
Really good aim there.
They know where each other are. This is a very strange encounter. Rocket wasn't bad at all from DueL.
Mega's up. Dewey gets it. Mav, you should retreat and get some health. He does. Now he's gonna get onto some light armors and he can reset the battle.
Decent rocket. Dewey's got so much stack at the moment. LG out only.
Though, but oh my god, so many sevens. Oh,
wow.
He gets the kill with 7 health remaining. If Dewey just switched to the machine gun or maybe the LG and he would have just gotten a few ticks of damage, then mavLP would have died, but opted to go for that rocket damage.
Yeah, that was damn close. Many 7s filtered out with a few 5s that are damage absorption. I'm gonna go. I kind of want to see the Anakin in a moment. Just running past. Let's take a look. Here's the speed. Wow, crippled. And that's what we've been needing to see, Dewey.
Anarchy going full in your face.
Oh,
Got the kill. Nope.
I think he was thinking about going through the teleporter chasing, but that pummel already got him once. He did not want him to get him twice.
Probably would have been a bubble kill.
Mega's up. He's doing good damage. Oh, he's just about going to get it.
Right in the right time, yeah. He's got no rockets. I wonder if he realizes. Yeah, he does. He picks up rockets right now. He broke the curse of an empty rocket launcher.
I'm loving the speed actually from Dewey. And he's getting the aggression is just right.
Just beautiful. Even without his injection, he was super aggressive and forced the kill.
Maybe he just had a bit of the fear before him about going aggressive like this. It's been working out so nicely for him.
Very nice.
Get himself that armor.
Yeah, he got into that rocket fight, and right as soon as he dropped down, the Mega was there, so he timed that very well. Oh, there we go. Dewey gets a round. Is that his first round? Did he win a round in on the Covenant? I don't think so. I think it was
so either.
He was close in round number 3, but he lost it anyway. So this is Dewey's first round. After losing 5 rounds in a row, Dewey finally wins a round and is on the board.
And that wasn't just winning a round like with difficulty. That was
within like a minute and a half. I'm not gonna fight at the rocket launcher. They kinda are, but
close enough to it.
Close enough.
Oh, perfect read. What a read there from Dewey, making magic happen. He's trusting in his reads and stuff as well. This is what we want to see. And I think Mav is a bit of an open book right now, which he needs to watch out for. We've got some items up. Mega is going to be going over to Visor. Dewey getting the armor, but he should still have some confidence to make something happen over here. 85 damage rocket, 50, looking for the glory shot.
Looking for the glory shot. Such confidence that he's just going for those, man. Man, Dewey just turned on the switch and he's on fire right now.
I hope that's a legal switch.
Are you implying something?
No,
implying he has a switch that does perfect anarchy movement? Because if he does, I need to find it. Science.
Oh, this rocket damage as well. He's got to be careful. He's went a little bit turbocharged in the head just then. He had the injection available, but I think he was like, I don't know. He had some kind of like really glorious opera music or something like that, and he's going in for the frag movie kills. Mav is going to be getting out of there. He's actually in a little bit of trouble. He cannot afford to die at all, and Dewey is getting the chase on. Is he going to cut him off again?
Ooh, that rocket barely hit him. Barely missed him.
Very evenly stacked at the moment. Dewey has got armor if he wants to go to it, and I think he's going to give mavLP a break. This could be nice from Dewey actually. Gaining a little bit of time. He's going to spot Mav over there. Not going to give him the benefit of that extra LG damage, and just going to go back to his position. Secure himself that next armor.
Split items, Heavy and Mega, are both spawning at the exact same time, so map's completely open. Both players are, neither of them are in control really.
And if what I saw on the map, I think Dewey was sneaking up behind him, past the rockets now. And he just heard
Definitely knows where he is now.
Ooh. And Mav's going to get a clean pickup on the armor, it looks like. DueL taking the scenic route.
Split a little bit. Oh, direct rocket. Mav in
Wow.
trouble. Mid-air rocket. There you go. Comeback is real.
What is happening, DueL? What's he doing to
Prepare
us?
to fight.
He's giving us the GR as well.
Doing.
Round begins in
Moment of truth, says
3,
mavLP.
2,
Round number 5.
1.
Winner takes it all.
Now he's
Or
putting...
takes this map. Takes this map.
Well,
Because
for
if
Mav,
DueL
he
wins-
would take it all, because he
Yeah.
would win the whole series. He didn't... Oh, sorry, DueL did not get the rockets on that occasion.
No, he's running around with a shotgun, which in Anarchy's hands, the shotgun can be quite dangerous, though.
What I want to see from DueL, though, is that he's not change his playstyle.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's playing very solid right now.
Maybe put a cap on his aggression, but other than that, don't stop with the aggression.
Yeah, it's... Well... Oh,
Whoa.
go in for Mega. Go in for Mega. Yeah, he can steal Mega right now, and Nick's is in trouble.
Alright, now he needs to close the gap. He needs to force that ghost walk. It's action time now, and he definitely knows it. Oh, he has forced it, though.
He has forced it. Even though he missed his jump, he has forced it. So now Nick does not have her backup opportunity.
I think he might be done for here. These rockets have got to hit, though. He's got to land something. Where's he gone?
I don't know who he was shooting, but he definitely wasn't shooting Mav. I think he's quite nervous that he knows that he's very close to winning this map, and he whiffed some rockets there.
Now Ghostwalker might be up again. He's using the ejection, does get the armor on his way. Mega too. So his route's working all right for him.
They're very nice.
He's making the right decisions in terms of prioritization, I think, but he needs to...
Yeah, he got into a fight he didn't want to be in. Used his ability and got out. And wow! Nice, nicely done, man.
And you know what? That's the starting stack essentially for Nyx. Obviously, Mav wasn't just starting, but he had been recently quite weak. Hadn't taken an extra armor to make it so he wasn't directly rocketable. And the speed with Anarchy there, you can't predict that you have to use a Ghost Walk so quickly. Whoa, just falling down a little bit. LG on the side has used his injection a bit. Maybe a tad early, but otherwise, rockets are absolutely solid from DueL.
Yeah, mavLP down to his last champion, Ranger.
Someone told me that DueL's a slow player. I mean, where did you possibly
why?
get that idea from?
Yeah, what did he play the first 2 rounds? Was he playing Anarchy at the start? Because he's doing so well with him. Look at that, plus forward aggression. He doesn't have his heal though, so he's in trouble now if he gets double kill. Double kill, there you go. That's map number 2.
Christ, DueL.
That's so nice. I'm impressed by what I see, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting to see that from DueL, but I mean, as you said, I'm also mightily impressed from that. And I don't know, did it really take it 5 rounds in a row from Mav for him to think, you know what, maybe I should try this? Fair play. Each to their own. I just wonder if he can go all the way right now, and whether or not Mav might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable, because at some extent it looked fairly easy on the first map for Mav. But
yeah, it did look easy.
It was great difficulty.
Yeah, now it's final map. Map
Tides
number 3. Tides have turned. DueL's got the advantage, I think, because he's probably going to play Anarchy again, and I think he's won three rounds in a row right now.
Yep. I don't know if he'll pick Anarchy, because he didn't have Anarchy when we played Blood Covenant.
I don't think so, no.
If it was that, then it didn't leave a mark. Sorry, DueL. But even at the beginning of Corrupted Keep, it definitely wasn't the same thing. It was a completely different
Prepare
affair.
for draft.
Right, let's see it. Mav is going to be giving us Nyx.
Anarchy and Zorlak. No, for DueL? I doubt it. But I
I'm
do
not sure
think
about
we'll see
Zorlak.
Anarchy. I do think we'll see Anarchy. Anarchy and Ranger.
Staple picks, I like it. Getting
Slash.
Slash on Blood Run.
Slash on Blood Run. Interesting. Interesting.
Do you have any specific thoughts about that?
I'm not quite sure where you can use her effectively. Just the map is just not flat enough. I mean, the map is flat, but there are quite a few stairs, so
I think, well, if we're not sure how it's going to work, I think we're at least going to find out a bit now what the effects are. I'm on Mav's point of view. Maybe he's found a way to play her.
Well, we get to see more Slash, so that's always a good thing.
I mean, I'm happy about that, but I wonder what the movement's going to be like. Woo!
Well,
pretty.
What we're seeing in warm-up, it's pretty.
There we go, guys. This is the tiebreaker map between mavLP and dooi. The winner is going to be qualified to the North American Regionals for the Quake World Championship with a view to competing in that $1 million prize pool. Now I'm on dooi to begin with. We got Mav wandering around the side. I do want to check out. I love to see both characters playing, but I really want to see a bit of Slash, just because we never get to see it on Blood Run.
Yeah, hopefully you can prove me wrong. I think Blood Run and Runes is a better map suited for Slash, but maybe sorry, Blood Covenant is a better map suited for Slash. Maybe that's wrong. I do like seeing her though.
Whoa, those noises. Her blades.
Loud. Sliding on the ground.
Oh, good initial damage. He's going to get the rail this time. It only took him a minute.
Finally he gets a rail, unlike on Blood Covenant, where you're just quite content with not running around with a railgun.
Ooh, Mega is still up.
Out of
Won't hit
rocket.
it.
Now you don't have rockets for a rocket jump. Where have we seen that before?
He just let the armor get taken by dooi as well. Just seemed
He didn't have a rockets. He could have used a nail gun, but Anarchy was too fast for moving in.
Yeah. So much speed, but you can see how those little corridors, particularly going down, it's a bit jolty for Slash.
Mm-hmm.
But he seems to be happy to work like that, and that's absolutely fair enough. Whoa, this movement of Slash, the way he just gets into a room is so rapid. And the vision you have is very different because he's not jumping in the air at the same time. Done some rocket damage. The injection pretty much saved doooi's life just then.
doooi's still very low though, it's got about 50 health.
The speed.
Nah,
Yeah.
just cannot get in fast enough.
Go faster, Mav. Don't stop. Cheeky little raid there from dooi. And it's funny though, but dooi almost feels like he's being constricted a bit, that he's not able to move around the map as fast as you otherwise would with Anarchy. Just because there's someone who's possibly moving around the map faster than you.
Yeah, quite interesting to see. I mean, Anarchy is fast. Clutch is pretty fast too, but play Slash well enough then.
Is he behind him? He's right behind you! Oh my god. That speed is insane! Oh, what? The rocket as well. LG coming out. Can dooi get out of this one? Oh, with maybe 10 health?
Just. Oh no. He hit the little ledge there, otherwise.
It almost didn't seem to matter. He just immediately picked up the speed. This is bananas. But these guys are really, really good at movement. This looks like I've definitely put the hours into learning this. It's really making me want to play Slash at the moment. Look at the fight in the middle happening. 16 health left though for Mav. Gonna get on the health levels. dooi did not take as much as Mav. We're almost 4 minutes into this.
Not a single frag.
Woo!
That really just missed.
Ooh, that's the information that you need. dooi is slightly weak actually. That's got rid of some of the armor that he had.
1 minute warning.
You just heard the small armor at the top getting taken as well. Has a bit of information.
Mega's about to spawn though, so we should definitely cover that area. Not sure if he has some timing though.
Yeah, there's a shot. I'm not sure if he is looking at the timing. He's looking purely at speed.
I don't blame him. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, looking for the air rockets over here. He is going to use the plasma trail. 75 health. A tad of armor. Misses the rail shot though. And that armor, yeah, it's just been taken actually. I thought he was early, but my mistake.
It happens.
We are 5 minutes in a Slash versus Anarchy game over here. It could end all at the end, and dooi takes it. Christ.
What a shame. What a shame.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3.
All right, let's get into the next round.
1.
That was a very long-winded matchup. I think they were just wondering how the hell do they play against each other. Is that Mav going in fairly aggressive just then? He didn't get onto the Mega, but he's got...
He has a starting shotgun, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh, that's
Mav
why.
doesn't have a machine gun. Now he does, but he only had a starting shotgun.
I was wondering why that shotgun was doing so little damage as well. That all makes sense now.
The starting shotgun shoots really fast, so you might be even doing more damage if you're at a certain distance. Because that starting shotgun has a lot more rate of fire. It's much higher.
Fair play.
I think Latromi in Sacrifice plays Anarchy with the starting shotgun, and he does a ton of damage with just a shotgun.
Oh, what a rocket! Oh my god.
Rocket to the face.
That's one way to shut down the Slash. And now he's going to be going up against Nyx. And Mav probably having prior thoughts about already qualifying. He's got work to do. He is behind at the moment.
Talk about your comeback, man.
Yeah. Talk about a comeback?
I mean, he was down two rounds to 0, dooi, and now he's up a round and he's doing quite well on Blood Run. A champion in round number 2.
This would be a bit of an upset, I think, if dooi wins this.
Definitely, especially after Mav was up so comfortably.
Oh, great shot! Ghost Walk being used. Is he going to go for the read on this?
7 health. Get out. He needs to stand at his blood pool and regain some health, which is exactly what he's doing, but the dooi knows it. Surely he's gonna get a kill.
Not quite. Could not land the shots in time. But we've got armor up. Oh, I think he spotted a pixel. Again, couldn't land it. Wouldn't have gotten him the kill. So he's going to find him down at the bottom. I think Ghost Walker is still... Oh, it's just go up, but we've got the Mega. And he has read exactly where Mav was, but not able to get the rocket damage onto him. We've got 5 seconds until the armor's up, and I think Mav is just about to claim this. Right. Oh, the move though, the jump of the rockets!
Crazy rockets by dooi.
Oh, I don't think Mav was expecting him to move quite so viciously around the corner. Mega. Perfect for shot.
Wouldn't it have been nice if you didn't use your die roll cooldown if you didn't actually use it?
Oh, the damage though from what? He got it from the grave. He got the round anyway. It's 2-0 up. Match
point for dooi. Triple match point.
He's making it happen, guys. He is making it happen. And what you said about the dire orb, that could be OP if you're not.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
One round.
But I like the idea of practicing with that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just bait your opponent quite a bit.
Alright, we're gonna get a bit more slash action, guys.
But 5 rounds for mavLP in a row, and then 5 rounds for dooi.
Well, I guess the question now is, can Mav get 3 in a row?
Yep.
Because he's gonna have to do that. No, well, maybe not. Not at this rate. Not with slash involved. That slash proved to be wholly ineffective.
Well, he's attacking with machine gun right now, and dooi just lets him get away with that.
Yeah, DueL, I think, could have punished him a lot harder. Oh, okay, he's forced Ghost to walk out. He hasn't taken too much damage himself. Oh, what a play there from DueL!
Very nice.
This guy has entered, I don't know, into another zone of playing. And he is bringing his A game over here. DueL trying to go for the regional qualification for QuakeCon. He's only one frag away from doing this. Can he make it happen? He's got the rail. Can't quite find the shot. Now that frag that he made on Nyx, that's the someone clip it and let me watch it 10 times over, please. That's what I'd be doing if I was doing. Oh, he finds him! He dunks him with the rocket and he just wipes him clean off the server. DueL takes it 2-1.
What a comeback, man. What a comeback.
That was insane. Absolutely mental from